Good morning, YouTube. How is everyone? I cannot believe that we are already halfway done with January. It's insane. Okay, so today, this is a little bit late getting this to you guys, but I thought that I would talk about writing goals for 2023. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that last year in 2022, I talked about what I call the writing wheel. And 2022, I didn't really create any writing goals. I wanted to write only inspired, so I felt like I wanted to kind of take a rest when it came to writing, and I did, and it was wonderful. But here we are in the middle of January 2023, and I have some big writing goals. So I'm gonna show you my writing wheel for 2023 and kind of walk you guys through it. Now, the reason I do a writing wheel is I can actually show you mine. I feel like, so here's my wheel. So I start with January, February, March, April, May, all the way through December. You can see highlighted certain areas. Those are my non-negotiables. Those are the things that I have to do. Like, those are the key, the core of my 2023 writing year. Everything else can switch, it can rotate months, it cannot happen, but I still like to put them in there. The reason I do it like a wheel is I feel like if you start in January, like I have it broken down into small little goals in each month. And if I'm successful at doing the small goals in the month they're written, then it moves me forward toward those non-negotiables. So that's why I call it a writing wheel. So let's dive in. Again, it's messy, but that's how I work. I just drew a circle that says writing wheel 2023, divided the pages up from January through December, and then highlighted or colored in very messily my 3 non-negotiables. So let's start there. The 3 non-negotiables are starting in April, we have Camp Nano, and I am 100% going to be participating in Camp Nano. I'm going to be working on a new poetry collection that I am so very excited about. I cannot even tell you guys. April is also National Poetry Month, so I'm going to be reading poetry, writing poetry. It's been a while since my last 2 collections were released, so it feels good to be returning to poetry. So that is a non-negotiable. The other is in June, which is publishing my book that I wrote for my daughter. There's a lot of editing that's happening right now on that, but we have a publication date, June 17th, so mark your calendars. My book baby will be entering the world. It is a little bit on the darker side. It is a book written for young girls, young adults, even adults that struggle with mental health, and specifically poet girls. It is a book for poet girls that use poetry as therapy to express themselves as they are struggling with mental health stuff. It is dedicated to my daughter. My daughter has helped me with the cover design, so all of that will be coming soon. Then we have October and November in the same little triangle that is also colored in, and these are Preptober and NaNoWriMo, because I'm hoping this year I can do it without being a rebel. I'm hoping that I can actually write a fiction. I have some characters that have shown up and a story idea, so we will see. But that is a non-negotiable. Those 3 things: Camp Nano in April, working on a new poetry collection. My book baby is gonna see the world in June, and then NaNoWriMo, because I just love the community, and so that is something that I plan on always participating in. Okay, now outside of those, you'll see there are other goals written in. Those goals are taking the highlighted the non-negotiables and breaking them down. So as an example, January and February are, I mean, all I put on there is edit, 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 because I have a deadline of March to order my proofs and get them to my editor and my critique partner and the beta readers to then edit, edit, edit some more. I have my cover needs to be finalized for my book baby. And then in April, my final edits get done. May is the cover reveal. And then I'm also ordering author copies so that for those of you that might want a signed copy, I will have those ready and waiting for the launch day in June. And then July, I wrote possibly drafting something new for Camp Nano, but I don't know. I might be totally like here under June, after publishing June 17th, I put rest, rest, rest. Prepare for the vulnerability hangover, which always comes after publishing a book. So July, I may not do Camp Nano. It all depends on my own emotional health after releasing a book. But I have that there as a possibility. Then I don't have anything written in August or September. I will probably end up diving into my poetry collection to start editing that. That is a possibility, but I haven't written anything down. Same with December. Nothing is in that triangle, but between now and then, I may end up adding things. October is Preptober, and I will be doing a bullet journal, and November is NaNoWriMo. So that is how my writing wheel works. You're welcome to use it. Again, start with your non-negotiables, and then everything else, if you get to it, you do. If you don't, you don't. So also, I did want to show something that really helps me. This writing wheel, first of all, is really, really helpful because I can highlight them as I do them, as I go around the wheel. And it, again, has broken these things down into small steps for me to actually accomplish. Another tool or tip that I love, this is my passion planner. You guys have seen it. I absolutely love working with the Kanban board, and I do it in my passion planner. That might be a fun video. Maybe for spring, I will do a spring Kanban with me. I do have a video, I believe, years ago that I actually walked you through how I did it in the passion planner. If I find the video, I will link it down below. If you're curious about Kanban boards, I obviously make it my own. I work seasonally, so this is my winter Kanban. And basically, I choose 4 categories. And so I have four different colors. So category 1 is healing or health. Then that's the blue. And then the orange is home stuff. The yellow is writing. And then the pink is family. So I also have 4 sections. So you've got to be done, prep mode. So it's like being prepped or getting ready to work on. Then I have working it now, and then crushed it, already done. And then I move the tabs. I'm getting ready to actually add more because I've already middle of January, although this winter is December, January, February. I've already crushed a lot of my goals, but so you know, the to be done stays here, and then I move. So prep mode, I want to do some more hiking with my dog, going through dress up stuff. I have a dress up suitcase that is for the grandbabies. I need to go through it and get rid of some stuff, declutter my journal cabinet. And so those are the house stuff that I want to, that's in prep mode. Working now is scheduling a couples night, cleaning my tarot stuff upstairs. And then I have my writing and Patreon is in yellow. So again, you know, I've got the stuff I'm working on now, the stuff that's already done. This is super helpful, especially with the writing wheel, because I can move things around. I have it broken down and I can see what I've done. When it's over, I won't remove these. A lot of people will move the things that they haven't done to the next, so to spring. I like to see, year after year, like what I didn't accomplish. And then I leave everything here that I did because it's just so rewarding to see all the things that got done. But yeah, there you have it. Those are my writing goals for 2023. I'd love to know what your non-negotiables are, and if you do the writing wheel, what you think of it. All right, until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.